Hello everyone. I am Yovi Miliana from the Information Systems Study Program. In this video, I want to share a little knowledge about Information Infrastructure and Operations Audit. What is Information Infrastructure and Operations Audit? Information Infrastructure and Operations Audit is a systematic approach, which is focused on a thorough assessment of the elements key in an organization's information technology environment. This audit process is designed to provide a comprehensive view of information technology, IT, infrastructure, and operational processes that support the sustainability, security, and efficiency of information systems. Information technology infrastructure includes aspects such as hardware, software, networks, data centers, and other resources that forms the technological foundation of the organization. Meanwhile, information operations involve daily processes used to manage, maintain, and improve information systems. Therefore, infrastructure audit and information operations simultaneously evaluate these two aspects to ensure that they support each other and in accordance with organizational goals. One of the main goals of this audit is to ensure information security. This includes reviewing security policies, testing access controls, and evaluating security measures, which is implemented to protect systems and data from internal and external threats. This security aspect includes protection against cyber attacks, network security, and identity management. Audits also focus on system availability and reliability. This involves evaluating redundancies, disaster recovery plans, and capacity management processes to ensure that the system can operate without significant obstacles. System performance analysis and routine monitoring are an important part of this assessment to ensure optimal service quality. Change and configuration management is another important aspect of infrastructure auditing and information operations. This involves reviewing the change process and maintaining configuration records to ensure that any changes to the system carried out with good control and adequate documentation. It is also important to evaluate vendor management and compliance with applicable policies and regulations. This includes reviewing contracts with third parties, evaluating vendor security, and ensuring that the organization complies with required security and privacy standards. In addition, audits also address incident management and incident response. Evaluate the incident response plan and the effectiveness of the steps taken in dealing with emergency situations is an important part of this assessment. By conducting regular infrastructure and information operations audits, organizations can identify and address potential risks, improve operational efficiency, and ensure that information infrastructure and operations support it, business goals, and overall organizational strategy. Information infrastructure and operations audits cover a number of in-depth and comprehensive aspects to ensure that an organization's information systems operate optimally and securely. Here is a more detailed look at some of the key aspects that can be covered in this audit. 1. Information security. A. Security policies and procedures. Evaluate existing security policies and procedures, including clarity of objectives and data security policies. B. Access control. In-depth assessment of access controls to ensure that access rights are provided according to each individual's level of need and responsibility. C. Security testing. Perform network and system security testing to identify potential security gaps, including penetration testing and vulnerability analysis. 2. Change management. A. Process changes and configuration. In-depth review of the change process, including configuration management to ensure adequate documentation and change control. B. Risk evaluation. Risk assessment related to system changes with a focus on identifying, evaluating, and mitigating potential risks, 3. Availability and performance. A. Evaluation. System reliability. Evaluate system and infrastructure reliability to ensure service availability in accordance with set targets. B. Performance analysis. In-depth analysis of system performance to determine whether existing resources are adequate or need to be increased. 4. Capacity management. A. Checking capacity. Infrastructure. Review of infrastructure capacity to ensure that the system can support the organization's current and future needs. B. Resource usage trend analysis. Analyze resource usage trends to plan appropriate capacity scale according to growing needs. 5. Incident management and incident response. At incident detection and response. In-depth review of security incident detection and response processes, including testing of incident response plans. B. Disaster recovery plan. Evaluate the effectiveness of the disaster recovery plan to ensure that the organization can recover from the disruption quickly and efficiently. 6. Monitoring and maintenance. A. System monitoring effectiveness. In-depth review of monitoring systems to ensure that early warnings can identify problems before they become serious. B. Hardware and software maintenance. Regular review of hardware and software maintenance to ensure availability and optimal performance. 7. Compliance and policies. A. Compliance assessment. Evaluate compliance with relevant internal and external regulations and policies. B. Security and privacy policy implementation. Checking the implementation of security and privacy policies to ensure that security standards are adhered to. 8. Service sustainability. A. Evaluation of service continuity plan. In-depth review of service continuity plans to ensure operational continuity in emergency or disaster situations. 9. Vendor management. A. Vendor policies and procedures. Review of policies and procedures related to vendor management to ensure contractors and suppliers comply with established standards. B. Vendor security and performance evaluation. Evaluate the security and performance of vendors used to ensure that reliance on third parties does not threaten operational continuity and security. 10. Training and awareness. A. Information security training program. Checking information security training programs for employees to increase their understanding of security policies and practices. B. Information security awareness level. Evaluate the level of information security awareness within the organization through surveys, phishing tests, or other approaches. By combining all these aspects in an infrastructure audit and information operations, organizations can build and maintain an IT environment that is safe, reliable, and in line with their business goals. Infrastructure audit and information operations have a crucial role in helping organizations face the complexity and dynamics of the information technology environment. This audit process is not just simple, routine inspection, but rather a strategic initiative capable of providing in-depth insight into security, availability, and the effectiveness of an organization's information infrastructure and operations. Identify potential risks. Information infrastructure and operations audits provide a forum for organizations to identify and manage potential risks, which can affect the sustainability and security of information systems. Through a thorough evaluation, auditors can identify security threats, potential vulnerabilities, and other factors, which can compromise data integrity and availability. Evaluation of compliance with security standards. Security standards and regulations continue to evolve along with changes in the world of technology and security threats. In this audit, compliance with security standards, such as ISO 27001, NIST, or other industry standards are critically evaluated. It helps organizations to ensure that their information systems comply with the required guidelines and standards. Improvement recommendations. After identifying risks and evaluating compliance, auditors present proactive improvement recommendations. These recommendations include improvements to policies, procedures, and infrastructure that can increase the level of security and operational effectiveness. Auditors provide concrete guidance to mitigate risks and improve system performance. Improved service quality. Audits help organizations to ensure that the quality of services provided by information infrastructure and operations remains optimal. System performance evaluation, effective monitoring, and service continuity plans are elements key, which helps optimize the user experience and ensure continuous service availability. Improved incident response. By evaluating incident detection and response processes, organizations can improve their response to possible security threats. Disaster recovery plans are evaluated to ensure that the organization can recover quickly and minimize the impact of incidents. Increased awareness and training. Audits include checking information security training programs for employees. This increases employee awareness and knowledge regarding security practices, helps reduce risks caused by human factors. By combining all these aspects, infrastructure audit and information operations not only provide a deep understanding of the condition of an organization's information technology, but also provides a solid basis for strategic decision-making, which can improve security, operational effectiveness, and overall organizational performance. I would like to express my gratitude for this opportunity. I hope the material I have shared is useful for all of us. See you in the next video.